In Exhibition Hall 2 on the 4th floor, you will encounter a more diverse range of ancient biblical artifacts through 3 main themes. Let us begin with Theme 2, Religions Revealed in Ancient Civilizations, Remnants of Faith and Conflict. Ancient Egypt, one of the oldest civilizations in human history, left behind traces of its faith through artifacts that reflect its belief in the afterlife and reverence for their gods. The ancient Egyptians believed that death was not the end, but the beginning of a new life. They thought that for the soul to return, the body must not decay. To ensure this, they used special methods to embalm the body, creating what we now know as mummies. The first artifact is a mummified falcon, made around 1500 BC. The ancient Egyptians considered the dead falcon a symbol of the sun god Horus and preserved it as a sacred mummy. Next is the mummy of a royal infant, estimated to have died at around 3 to 4 months of age. The depiction of a beard, despite the child's age, suggests that this child belonged to a high-status family. Mummification also appears in the Bible. In Genesis chapter 50, both Jacob and Joseph are described as having undergone burial practices similar to mummification after dying in Egypt. Jacob was embalmed with spices for about 40 days, and the people mourned him for 70 days. While traditional Egyptian mummification took about 70 days, Jacob's process was relatively short, likely due to the Hebrew practice of simplified embalming, as his body was to be moved to Canaan and not buried in Egypt. On the other hand, Joseph is the only person in the Bible described as being placed in a coffin, suggesting that as a prime minister of Egypt, he was fully mummified in the Egyptian way. His body was preserved in Egypt for about 360 years and was eventually carried to the land of Canaan by the Israelites. In this way, Egyptian funerary culture is not simply a custom, but an important clue to their belief in the afterlife, and it is deeply connected to the historical context of the Bible.